Hello, everyone. This is Neil reporting for Eurovoix, and we are continuing our interviews at the Eurovision Young Musicians Contest 2024, which will be held in Bodø in Norway. And speaking to me now is Valerian Alfaré from Switzerland. Grüezi, Valerian.
Hi everyone.
Wie heißt so?
Mir geht es gut. I am very good. I'm feeling well, well prepared. Looking forward now to the competition that's getting closer. Only like 2 days left. So
Exactly.
yeah, feeling great.
And you've been in Bodø for a few days now. What do you think of the city so far?
Of course, it's a very beautiful city, amazing landscapes to look at. I have to be careful not to fall too much into holiday mode when I've got this beautiful city, this beautiful nature around. But yeah, it really helps me to get my mindset next to the competition, like clean mindset, not to be too stressed, and have something relaxing next to the competition.
Always very important. And
Yeah.
how have your rehearsals been going so far?
I have had two rehearsals now, my two rehearsals that we normally have, one with the conductor only and one with the orchestra today. And I'm pretty happy how it went. I feel great. Of course, on the big stage with the orchestra, that's a whole different feeling. And you really get the first taste of how it's going to feel on stage when the actual competition is going to be. So, yeah, that was great. I think I'm feeling confident.
And if we go back to the Swiss selection and the moment you found out that you were going to represent Switzerland, do you remember that moment and what was going through your head?
Yes, I actually remember that because it was pretty pretty funny and a bit awkward because I was really not expecting it like that because we had the audition in the morning and already in the afternoon it was said that we get a call, but I didn't expect like a video call directly with the camera in my face. So I was just chilling at home in my hoodie watching something on Netflix or so, and suddenly I got that video call on WhatsApp with the camera in my face telling me that I was selected. So I was pretty overwhelmed. I think, yeah, my reaction was pretty funny because I couldn't believe what was going on in that moment. But yeah, of course, I felt great and a lot of emotions going through my mind at that moment. And I needed some time to realize what was going on and what that meant for me, of course.
And also, I can imagine like being in your hoodie, great luck for being on television as well.
That's what I thought as well. I was hoping that they wouldn't like use that footage for anything, but in the end, it made its way to one or two compilations. So, well,
Yeah. So, you in this competition are already making history as you are the very first euphonium player to ever take part in the contest. And the euphonium is not a very common instrument, I would say. So how did it come into your life and how did you decide that is the instrument for me?
yeah, that was pretty much a coincidence, I would say almost, because I started playing the trumpet. And then, with about 12 years, I got braces and couldn't play the trumpet anymore for like 1 or 2 years. I had to switch to something else. And my teacher just gave me the euphonium because it was like a bigger mouthpiece. So the pressure isn't as much on the lips like with the trumpet. So it worked better with braces. Yeah, and so it was really like a coincidence that I got to this instrument, and I really enjoyed it from the beginning on and fell in love with this instrument. And afterwards, I didn't want to decide and choose between either one of them. So yeah, now I'm playing both of them, and I really appreciate and I'm happy that this coincidence was there, so that I'm now today here where I am and playing the euphonium. Exactly.
Like I love that. You started playing it purely for practical reasons and it brought you all the way here. What would you say if it might be hard just to choose one thing, but what is your favorite thing about the euphonium?
I think I would have to say its sound. That's just really what I love about this instrument. That warm, deep sound that you can generate with this instrument.
Now, as I'm sure most people watching this would know, Switzerland obviously won the Eurovision Song Contest this year, and I believe you had the chance to actually meet Nemo as well. So, how was that experience, and did you get any advice that you can use for this Eurovision contest?
Yes, actually, a meeting was great. Felt really nice talking to Nemo, and getting maybe some tips for the actual contest. Now we had some shootings with television, and yeah, we hadn't too much time, of course, because there's a lot going on with me and Nemo as well. But yeah, it was really great, of course, talking to Nemo and from his position out of, because it's like yeah, this whole competition with the Eurovision Song Contest, of course, is even much larger than our competition in comparison, of course. So yeah, Nemo had some great tips and could help me with some of my questions about how to just handle this whole thing, because of course for me and classical music in general, this scene where we're not used to this kind of work, media work, interviews, stuff like that. So yeah, it was really helpful.
And you're doing a great job so far, if I have to
Thank
say.
you.
And obviously, with Nemo as well, the world has already got to see some Swiss musical talent. So, how do you feel now that you have the opportunity to show off a different side of Swiss musical talent?
Yeah, it feels great. Of course, I mean the pressure's somehow there, but I try to not concentrate on that aspect too much, because otherwise I'm going crazy for the competition with that pressure of, yeah, we won the first one. Now I have the chance to win the second one. So I try to just leave that a bit out of my mind, concentrate just on my thing. Um, Sharing my music with a broader audience, and I really just appreciate that chance of showing the world my music and my instrument.
And and then final question, um would that be the thing that you want to get the most out of Eurovision Young Musicians, just to show off the euphonium to the world and so everyone can see how wonderful of an instrument it is?
Yes, I think on one side, showing off the euphonium and its beauty to the world, and also just my musical personality. I think this in combination, because yeah, also the piece is a very nice piece, I think, and is not that well known, also, and very new. So I think the whole package in itself is pretty much like an outsider card that I'm playing, and an outside figure that I'm kind of representing. So yeah, I think this total package is pretty much what I want to get out of this competition.
Cool. So hopefully a lot of people will discover the beauty of the euphonium and
Yeah.
maybe an entirely new world will open up to them on
Ja,
Saturday. Also, Dankeschön, dass du heute bei mir bist und viel Glück am Samstag.
vielen Dank. Vielen Dank. Thank you very much.
And for everyone watching, don't forget to follow us on all of social media and subscribe to this YouTube channel as well so you don't miss anything from Eurovision Young Musicians. And of course, listen to the Eurovoix podcast wherever you get your podcasts from. So, yes, until next time, auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
Okay.